These are slugs, right? Oh yeah, this
Or
one.
how about a bird taped with buckshots with slugs?
Or hear me out. Birdshot, buckshot, slug. Birdshot, dragon's breath, slug.
Fuck it, just put it all in the shotgun. You just fill it all the way to the brim.
See, the way I see a shotgun is, it's a modern day version of a blunderbuss.
Except this thing actually hits.
Well, hold on. Let's not discount the blunderbuss for what it was. It was innovative at the time.
It was a shitty gun that never hit shit. Almost as only slightly worse, slightly better than
Well,
the fucking
see,
musket.
the point of the blunderbuss was to have the most shit accuracy. I say that because if you're dealing with multiple guys and you have a musket and a blunderbuss, I'm gonna tell you this much: that blunderbuss is sure gonna come in handy over the musket where you can only hit one guy.
Well, it's essentially less effective shotgun.
Yes. Now shotguns
That fits together
nowadays.
with our analogy about consoles.
Yeah, before we begin that, let's give the combatants their proper theme music. One moment.
You're gonna choose something
I
bad.
don't think
I
this
know
is
it.
gonna. I don't think this is gonna go in the idea of us going at each other's throats over which console is better.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Hush! The theme music has begun.
Oh God, no! I'll kill my. I refuse.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause till I'm done speaking. I see you over there, lady. I'm the number one fan. Now today, I just want to. Can you shut that fucking music off? Thank you.
Okay, don't yell at me.
I'm gonna say this right now. We are not clowns. We are the entire fucking circus.
No, you can't ruin the mystery of the subtitle for our first verses. The anticipation is ruined.
Oh no, that's because we haven't gotten to what's gonna make that episode completely fucking ridiculous.
Fair
You're
enough.
right. Matt's right. We should talk about this civilized people. We are not savages. We do not launch nukes at each other. By the way, China.
You're right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Podcast and Chill 18 Console Combat.
Oh, and if any PC enthusiasts are here, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the room. The disability spot is in the next room over there.
I don't know.
This is the fucking trifecta.
like honestly, here's the thing. Look, PC is clearly the most superior way to play games, but I don't want to keep fucking hearing about it.
Actually, Matt, I'm actually gonna be honest with you. After having a PC for a while and seeing the ups and downs of it, it does have a lot of ups. At the same time, I can see why consoles are much more preferred to a simpleton because they don't have to deal with all this dumb shit.
Oh yeah, no, dude.
Oh my god!
Like
consoles is just plug and play. PC, what the fuck's running in the background?
With PCs, you constantly have to be building. You have to constantly replace parts, get new keyboards, mouses, all this other shit. It's like
Matt, consoles go for what? Like $400, maybe $300 bucks?
Yeah,
that's like a third of what a regular PC that would do the same is, and it's like
honest to God, and if you're building it, oof.
Oh my god, yes. I mean, if you get a pre-built one, I want to say you're getting scammed, but in reality, you have one warranty to deal with, rather than having to deal with multiple fucking companies.
You're also overpaying out the ass.
True enough.
I mean, yeah, you're overpaying, but they got to make a profit somehow. What, they're going to buy all the parts and sell it for the same price?
Well, no, but you're usually getting a much inferior product for the actual pricing.
And think about it this way. Do you really think the average person is going to want to deal with the problem of having to build it? I mean, how long did it take me to build my first PC? You were there.
Yeah, because we were fucking up for about a good few hours. Yes.
Pause.
Sí, señor.
You said funny.
Yeah, we did a funny.
He said a Mexican word. I respect them more. Oh wait, hang on. Let me go grab my charger.
It's like no. Don't get me wrong. I love the variety and the amount of shit that you can actually play on. Like I love the amount of variety and the amount of shit that you can actually play on a PC. But it's just the thing is like, okay, first off, Fuck, I look like going to somebody else's house carrying a big ass PC tower with me.
You look like
Or-
someone who's gonna have a LAN party.
Who's gonna have a LAN party? I want a mini ITX. I really fucking love mini ITX. Did I not tell you guys how much I love mini ITX?
Yes,
They're the
yes,
best.
yes. You want to fuck it. I get it.
I mean, I don't just want to fuck it, man. I want to marry it. I want to have children with it.
But it's like not. There's so like okay. As much as I like the idea of PC gaming, that to me it doesn't seem like it's cost effective.
Exactly. Now,
Like-
if anybody tells you, oh, well, you can beat it for 300 or 200, yes, technically you can, but you're going to be playing PS1 games.
It also
It-
depends on what you're building it for or using it. For example, if you buy an iMac, yes, you are getting fucked in the ass for nothing.
Oh, God, tell me about it.
It all started when I took out my wallet.
and see that's the other thing. I don't like a lot of like you walk into a Best Buy, a lot of places ain't even gonna know what the fuck it is they're talking about either.
Yeah, so I'm looking for a water cool adapter for my for my GPU. I want to put it on my PCI or my PCB board, but at the same time, I want to know what the affecting results will be on my VRMs. Sir, this is Best
a
Buy,
Wendy's.
not a, this is a Wendy's.
Exactly, dude. It was
Would you like a chicken nugget with that?
and you know what? See, here's the thing though. When I first got this PC that I'm using now, I initially got it because my laptop could not handle recording videos. Right?
Mhm.
If I try to record anything more, than a PS2 game, oh my god, my entire laptop would just have a fucking seizure. Right?
Mhm.
Man, I tell you, oh hell no.
It's like the robot from Futurama. If you scare it too quickly, it blows up.
All right,
What?
PC, we're gonna record Persona 4 Golden. No.
It was like, hey, you staring a little too hard, bro. You staring a little too hard at that Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Heavy breathing intensifies.
Speaking of which, you just it's like okay. I noticed that one of my favorite YouTubers, Jeremiah Joyce, just dropped a new rendition of "Sky's the Limit" for Persona 4, and you just mentioned something about Persona and PC. Do you mind elaborating on that?
Ah, yes, to all you wonderful fans out there, Persona 4 Golden has been ported to Steam. The promised day is upon us.
Give me it right now!
Shit! Get the taser! Get the taser!
I forgot the taser. All I got is a dart gun.
Get him off! Get him off! Insert a fucking. We'll be right back after these messages.
But no, seriously, dude, that is fucking dude, that's fucking excellent. It's about time that I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm surprised that Atlas hadn't ported the rest of the Persona games on the PC because most definitely the first Revelations Persona 2, what was it? Innocent Sin
and Eternal Punishments.
Yeah, absolutely. Those need to be I'm gonna be real with you. I want those to get remakes. I want them to keep all the romance options. All of the romance options.
Yeah, we say LGBT plus Q whatever rights.
Does somebody say barbecue? I like barbecue rights.
This fool.
He wants a BLT. That's all.
Oh, I fucking want a BLT, man. I'll take a BLTA.
No, the ultimate sandwich.
The double baconator. A sandwich with bacon instead of bread.
I got it.
Oh.
Yeah, double
That,
bacon. Oh,
that,
shit.
that reminds me of that KFC sandwich where it was 2 chicken patties instead of a bun.
Oh yeah, heart attack on a bun.
What was it called? The McGangbang?
To make it. Oh my god, I fucking love the McGangbang. You ever had that one?
Cheeseburger and a McChicken.
My coworker actually told me about it. She's like, "Have you ever had a McGangbang?" Like, I don't know what you're into, and I really don't want to know.
Oh my god,
Like,
it's
no,
real.
In that moment, they invite you to an anime con. They're like, "Welcome."
Wait, you didn't believe it when we said it?
I thought we were just making sex jokes, but no, this is a real burger. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
real.
dog, I was gonna take him to the Ronald room. Wait, hold on.
Wait,
What kind of sick fuck do you take me for?
you want
Donuts
you know
now.
what the funniest thing about this whole situation is? I've just felt that in that moment, I felt the demonetization.
Oh,
Oh, we're never
YouTube was like,
making
wait,
money on this
no.
channel. That is fact. We are never making money off this channel.
now hold on. That's not unless Skillshare sponsor us. Or Raid Shadow
They're not
Legends.
gonna sponsor us. Totally, we'll sponsor
You
them.
not mention
Look
that.
at
You
fucking
not
Sal's
mention that.
video of
You
hentai
not
tag.
mention that fucking name. You will never speak that goddamn name in front of me.
I want to now add a scene in right here where it's just like Raid Shadow Legends peeking into the door and Matt's like, no, shoo, back in the cave, back in the cave.
No, shoot. We haven't gotten that desperate.
No, it pulls up that freaking scene out the Four Swords. Hey guys, you're not welcome here.
Oh, that'll be easy to edit over actually. So yeah, I can do that.
But like, no, seriously, dude. Honest to God, like I'm really happy the Persona games is getting as big as they are. The only issue that I actually do have with the Persona games is like, Jesus Christ, Atlas, dude. People are gonna see things. Things are gonna happen. People, basically, what I'm saying is, people are going to be using these playthroughs to be the deciding factor on whether or not they actually decide to pick up these games. So it's just, why is everything like, damn near everything is like, oh, you get a strike, DMCA takedown. Just whoa, let's slow your roll right quick.
Atlas is very bad with somehow fucking. It's actually, when you think about it, it's a miracle that this series is somehow so popular when Atlas actively tries to fuck over people showing it.
Well, what do you expect from a mercenary company? Oh, we're not talking about that, Atlas. Never mind.
No. Go on.
It's like, dude, I'm like, okay, you know what? I understand them not wanting to show stuff off before the games have launched. I understand that. But it's like, after the games have launched, most people are going to be like, the reason why most people are watching this stuff is because either A, they're already planning on picking up the game themselves, and we're not going to, like, we ain't going to sit here and act like Atlas Games ain't got so much crap to do in them that no two playthroughs would ever be the same.
I mean, fuck, our new series literally starts with us discussing which is the best Persona 3 girl, which could be decided over dozens of playthroughs.
Exactly, and again, that's entirely subjective. It's just
it can be. Look, that video can be done in about 10 seconds. None of them there.
How dare you? Koto-chan is best girl.
Oh god.
But yeah, it's just I don't understand it. And then when it comes to Persona 5 Scramble, it's like, Jesus Christ, there's so much stuff that can get, like, there's so much stuff that can cause strikes and takedowns. I'm just sitting there looking like, dude, do you want people to see this game like at all?
No.
That's appropriate. Somebody just told me to eat ass.
It immediately reminds me of that freaking Nintendo meme. Used 0.5 seconds of that music in the video. I'm gonna sue you to death.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, I guess I just don't fully understand it. However, though, I am happy that a lot more people are gonna be able to play this game and finally see why everybody was going nuts about it in the first place.
Amen.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I mean, until Persona 5 came out recently, not relatively recent, but you know, Persona 4 was literally one of the biggest sellers of the franchise. It's the one that got its anime first, after all.
Oh yeah, like, yeah, no. And then when Persona 4 Golden dropped, it was like, dude, it took the Persona series from being like B tier underground cult following to like A tier underground cult following.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and then Persona 5 just put the entire series on the map.
It's the main reason why people say, like, no, Shin Megami Tensei is the side game to the Persona series, when it was the other way around originally.
But it's like, see, that's the thing though. Even Atlas realized, like, yo, people are into this a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm.
And it like, and I understand why. I understand why. I've played multiple Shin Megami Tensei games, and I'm gonna just be real with you. I like the mechanics and things you do in the Persona series just a little bit more.
It's a completely fair and valid option.
Like honest to God, if you told me that they were getting ready to start redoing the Shin Megami Tensei games in the Persona style, I'm all over that. But of course, you can't make changes without the hardcore purists losing their absolute shit.
Oh, like people getting mad that the women are clothing up in Mortal Kombat 10 and 11. How dare you? It's
What kind of fucking shit is
SJW
that?
propaganda, guys.
It really is fucking pieces of shit. We as gamers should unite for this bullshit.
I want to see my bloody titties. How dare you?
I'm waiting for the next Mortal Kombat. They're just going to be dressed like that. No, we're Christian women that kick ass.
You
It's like,
joke,
dog,
but I'd
dude,
actually be down for that.
Oh fuck, Chris is here. Look at that.
Here's the funny thing. That reminds me of the DOA 6 situation. Oh, we're shifting our focus away from sexy to badass, but we still gonna keep the independent boob physics.
Oh yeah. Well, yes, we want our cake. We want it to treat it like a valuable game, fighting game. But we want our cake, but we also want to fuck it. It's like, really, guys, you have a volleyball series. Which, fun fact, you remember when I don't think Anthony knows this, but DOA has a series called Extreme Beach Volleyball, and it's a series that has never actually sold well because boring non-sex stuff doesn't actually sell well. Surprise, surprise.
Yep.
And people were like, "Oh, it's not coming to the West, you see, because of the SJWs." It's like, no, dude, this thing sells like shit over here.
It's not exactly fat. And that's the weirdest part about it, because literally everything in the US is about fuck.
I know, but like volleyball, apparently that's too fucking weak for us.
How dare you sexualize the sport? How dare you?
I'm like, dude, I'm waiting for the day that somebody makes a game called shirtless rugby, a shirtless football, shirtless basketball, something shirtless. I mean, dude, like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love to crack this joke. It's just like UFC is just lightweight gay porn.
Yeah, man, they got cuddles and everything.
Of course, not to take anything away from any of those dudes in that, because I'm pretty sure if we ended up in the octagon, I'm getting ready to get laid the fuck out.
Oh no, it's a violent ass sport, but a lot of matches can come down to just like the guy fucking wrapping his whole body around his opponents.
Oh yeah, giving the other person head trauma. I love it.
And you're just sitting there looking like, yo, the Fujiyoshis must be eating this up right now.
It's a masterpiece, I tell you, a masterpiece.
But I think now that we've gone over that, I think it's time that we got to the PH de Resistance and the main reason why people are here.
No, we did the hentai podcast already.
That's okay. Yeah, that's exactly what.
That's not what I meant, but that's okay.
You're right. We're here for console combat. Prepare the music. Hold up, this is HBO Max. 1 second.
You complete idiot.
Listen, I don't control what I get. Oh wait, this thing's broken.
Having technical difficulties. We'll be right back after these messages. Play the raid channel and just get back in the kit.
The raid channel, you get the fuck back in there.
Who let you out of your cave, old man? But we're actually here because Anthony was throwing a bitch fit about the Xbox One versus the PS5.
Wait, throwing a bitch fit? I was just making a valid point.
Right, bitch fitting has its own on the internet.
You know, so I'm really getting tired of your fucking attitude now.
Oh, well, too bad.
The world moves on.
The world indeed does, but the future refused to change.
Yeah. It's like now that we brought that up, I feel the need to elaborate. So of course recently we had the Sony PS5 press reveal event, And
It's a PlayStation. Mazel tov.
yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I love the fucking design of it. But
For the white one or the?
Holy
oh shit,
shit.
where the fuck did you come from?
we need to put a
I
bell
just
in.
said that earlier. He was here.
Yeah.
So that's why the Ray kept getting out of his cage. Yuri's not doing his job as the warden.
Oh no.
Like, dude, don't we like, dude? What are we paying you for? You're supposed to keep the thing in there.
Guys, it's not in the cage.
Damn it,
God
Yuri.
damn
He's also turning people into Doofenshmirtz PS4s, so
it.
truly he's gone
Yeah.
too far.
It's a PlayStationator.
To brainwash the tri-state area.
But it's like, no, dude. I feel like now that we've seen what the PS5 looked like, now that we've seen what the PS5 looked like against the Xbox, I feel like now we're in a case where let's have a conversation. Not
Okay.
a death match, but a conversation.
Fuck, I gotta put it with my knife now. Alright, go ahead.
Fuck Xbox.
Whoa, came out
All right.
swinging.
I'm kidding. I'm
Okay,
kidding,
no,
I'm
now,
kidding.
sir, I hear your point, and it's a very valid point, but, of course, I have to make the statement of, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
We're not gonna go for a deathmatch. No, we're gonna have a pleasant conversation. Aim for the neck.
But seriously. But in all seriousness, no. I'm like, okay, so we had this discussion like more or less last night. It was like, okay, now contrary to popular belief, I do not actually dislike the Xbox. I
But
don't.
for whatever reason, the design seems to be getting wailed on a lot. I mean, when you look at it, it's not the most innovative, but I can see where they're coming from. They're trying to get
It's
to,
like, oh no, yeah,
you know,
they don't
borderline
like it.
PC.
Like, yeah, no, they want to put as much power into it, and I completely support that. The stronger consoles get, the closer the PCs they get, the better for to me, the better for everyone, right? But it's just here's the thing. Here's my concern, right? The Xbox does have a fantastic service with the Game Pass to have that many games for like 14 to 15 a month. But it's just the thing is that are the games that are featured on it gonna be enough to keep for me, in terms of talking as a general gamer, not as an Xbox fan or even as a PlayStation fan, is there enough variety in that list to justify Xbox having this much power? Because to me, what it feels like is you're putting all this much power into a console that you're not utilizing. And that's, to me, is the most important part of it. Like, yeah,
Okay.
you had the most powerful console level, but it's just like, okay, here's the way I like to put it. Imagine the difference between the two as if you were trying to write a top 5 games list for each console.
Right.
Now, again, I implore anybody to just if you really want to see exactly what it is, I mean, just make a top 5 list for the Xbox, make a top 5 list for PlayStation. I'm hoping that this time around, with this much increased power for the Xbox One, they take the time to make some better games. Because I'm gonna be real with you, the biggest reason that I even owned my Xbox One came down mostly to Killer Instinct, Sunset Overdrive, and the backwards compatibility list. Other than that, I'm gonna be real with you, the Xbox had next to nothing that I wanted to play. And the thing about it is that because of that, yeah, a lot of the games that are on the Game Pass are also shared with PlayStation. But I could also have gotten those games on PlayStation as well. Yeah, I would have paid for a price for them. But again, like I said, everything that I'm looking for is on PlayStation, not Xbox. And I feel like that's a problem because I'm running circles. I'm running in circles on this one. You can't be dressed to the nine going out to McDonald's.
Okay.
Take off my tux.
I can see where you're coming from, but this all feels like personal opinion rather than, actually being anything that'll validate the PS5 being better than the Xbox. Now, of course, I'm not trying to say that Xbox is automatically better.
Says your
but
opinions are shit. They're fucking shit, man. You gonna take that laying down?
I mean, you could take it either way, honestly.
Take it or
But
leave it.
now,
It's like, no, and again, like I said, it's not that I'm saying that the PlayStation is better than the Xbox. What I'm saying is that the Xbox has too much power behind it for it not to be used. The thing about the PlayStation 4 was that it had so many games that will push it so fucking hard past the red line. Bruh, I can't tell you how many games had this bastard sounding like a goddamn plane engine getting ready to take off. I didn't get that with the Xbox.
Now, of course, Xbox doesn't exactly have the best track record. The same could be said for PS. Quite in fact, some might say that it probably has a worse one. But one specifically, and I remember this one, was the Red Ring of Death. Not exactly the most pleasant, especially when this was your first console.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to get at is, and why Xbox, in my opinion, is statistically. I'm not saying it like right now. Is statistically killing PS. Maybe not in terms of games, but the fact that you have, and this is, I'm going to keep coming back to this, but you have Xbox Game Pass. If you go look at it compared to whatever PS has, I'm not too sure what it's called.
Like no, PlayStation now, no. Like I said, I totally agree with you. Actually, the pricing differences, it's a super big difference. But I mean, if I'm gonna be real, if I'm gonna be real with you, the reason why people are picking PlayStation more than Xbox is because I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like Microsoft should have beat the shit out of dude that first introduced all this crazy bullshit about the Xbox.
Oh no, I believe it. Yeah.
Having to be always on. Like, okay, look,
The previous
having to be
CEO.
always online. Yeah, the previous CEO having to always be online. The DRM policies and all this other jazz, and then just basically straight up saying like, oh yeah, we do have a system like that. It's called 360. Yeah, no, that right there prevented 360 sales. I'm not even gonna lie to you about that. And
But
because
remember, during the I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. During the lifetime of the PS3, how many people did not move on to Xbox for the duration of 2 months? Remember that time when they got hacked and for whatever reason PS couldn't do anything about it for 2 months?
oh yeah, no, I completely remember that. But I also remember that when that same thing happened again, like what was it, 2 or 3 years ago? Xbox went down for a month.
I don't think it was for a month because I remember being on Xbox a lot, and I know for a fact it wasn't a month. Might have been a week or two.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Like 2.
So of course it can happen to anybody, but the fact that Sony didn't take care of this, how do I say it, much faster, is what got me a little. I mean, I was already on Xbox by then, but I know a lot of people who were PlayStation for life. The diehard PlayStation fans, and switched to Xbox.
Fair enough.
Now, of course, like I was saying, I'm going to keep coming back to Xbox Game Pass because right now Xbox is working on something. It's in trial version and nothing's said. Who knows? It might be as shit as Stadia. But xCloud, my God, that's really fucking cool. I like the fact that you can stream your games from anywhere, and I imagine it's going to be a subscription service, but it's not going to be like Stadia where you have to buy your own game in order to play it, and there's nothing new to offer up.
But small counter. Really, what it like when it comes down, especially when it comes down to that, PlayStation essentially does the same thing with PlayStation Now. Little known fact about the Vita, I could straight up play my PS4 games off my Vita. True, it would require a big price. It would require a big pricing adjustment, but it's not something that PlayStation couldn't do already. And again, this goes back to that whole detail that I keep referring to of what's the Xbox's library looking like. There's just Sony's got a lot more games that people want to play sitting on PlayStation Now than Xbox has on Game Pass. So again, if the pricing adjustment takes place, that's kind of a bad situation for Microsoft. Of course, like I said, probably wouldn't happen, but I'm just saying though.
I get you. Now, assuming price point, I'm not too sure how much the Xbox is going to be. Have they announced how much the PS is going to be?
Chinese website had a placeholder for about $700.
$700. Wow. Okay. You know what? At that point, might as well get yourself a PC. The one point that really now, see, I wouldn't really give a shit too much about the new Xbox Series X. I'd probably say PS5 is better. But the one statement that I really like the Xbox had said is, you won't need to upgrade. We'll still keep supporting Xbox One. I know, Sal, you're gonna probably say something along the lines of, yeah, till maybe about a year.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what they stated. There would be about a year where everything is compatible. With
that's kind of how like Xbox One did it with the Xbox 360. I remember I had purchased a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 for the 360, but then Xbox One and PS4 had come out, and of course it wasn't as what they said it was going to be. I had to buy a new copy, not exactly the greatest. But I guess the accusation that Xbox is trying to make, and which I thought was pretty cool, is you won't need to buy a new Xbox. It's more of, we're trying to do it for graphical improvement and of course performance. The fact that they said you won't really need to buy a new Xbox, I really like. I want to believe that they're still going to keep supporting it, and that one of the major things they're going to work on now is, of course, xCloud. So I imagine that Xbox. I think Xbox Series X is going to be the last console that they release, right?
I mean,
there's not much you can do to advance it further graphics wise at this point.
Like
for now.
Like again, this is one of those cases where I feel like, again, it's like, are you doing it to make everything look better graphically, or are you trying to put more power into the console itself overall? Because if you're just doing it for the sake of graphics, again, you are wasting a console.
It's kind of both. There have been a bunch of programs in discussion for games where they would have two versions, one for resolution and quality, and other for gameplay.
And again, like I said, to me, that's not enough. It's like what I feel like should be happening here is that, people should have to upgrade to the Xbox Series X if they want to keep playing the stuff. It's like, I'm sorry, fam, but if you're gonna hold me back with this weak console, meanwhile you got this while you basically got a damn PC tower console, make me upgrade to the PC tower console. I'm sorry, but it's like, dude, if you're gonna make a console that looks better graphically and works harder, faster, and stronger, bro, I want the games to come out for the better console to push that bastard to its absolute limits. I don't want to be dealing with the whole console parity thing. It's like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, push this shit as far as it can. And I want games that take full advantage of everything that this console can put in. That's the reason why I keep going back to PlayStation. It's like, dude, even during the Ratchet and Clank trailer, it's like, dude, clearly the thing that they are showing is the fact that this bastard, there's no load times in between his environments. They legitimately shifted between 3 or 4 different environments with no load times. That's what I want to see. All right, don't tell me about specs, because I don't fucking understand any of it in the first place.
Fair enough.
No, dude, fam, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck a teraflop is, and the only thing that I can get close to is that it's a unit of processing power. But I still have no idea what it is.
It's Terra that flops.
It's
still strong. She flops.
It's like, again, to other people that understand this sort of, to other people that might understand that sort of thing, it might make a difference. But to me, the only thing that I care about is, okay, give me some games, give me things that I want to see. Let me see how this console runs those games. That's the important part about it. That's not what I'm seeing from That's not what I'm seeing from Microsoft and Xbox. Meanwhile, you got Sony swinging straight out the fucking gate. It was like, hey, we got the shit.
Yeah, but it's not gonna run like that, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's E3. They always show not showing you how it's winning on the console. They're showing how it's winning on the computer.
Example, in this E3, not this E3, but a few days ago with Ubisoft, they had they released their Viking Assassin's Creed
Assassin's
game.
Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, that thing. And it was like, oh, this is in-game engine. This is actually pre-rendered footage. Yeah, look at how great it looks in our game engine. Pre-rendered footage.
Now,
Okay.
of course, I wouldn't drive home the fact that with PS5, Ratchet and Clank is coming out. Didn't I hear that the last game they came out with didn't exactly do the greatest?
It was the movie tie-in, and it was a piece of shit because it's a fucking movie tie-in.
It was like, no,
Alright,
dude,
there's that.
actually haven't played that game. That game was the fucking tits.
Now,
Here's the thing: it was also a downgrade from the original game, which it was a remake of.
Now, of course, when you said no loading times, I mean, maybe Ratchet and Clank isn't exactly hardware demanding, but future titles, and I'm going to assume this because see, if you can have no loading times, Jesus Christ, that'd be great. But future titles, especially since they're going to be a little bit more powerful, graphical and performance, yeah, there's going to be loading times. So that statement right there, down the drain.
I assume. Of course, you can't make the assumption that there's not going to be loading times in any game. It's just the fact
Especially
that
with the whole Ratchet and Clank trailer, they're going to like different zones. Like, oh, you jump through a portal into an entirely different world. That's entirely possible. You just create a box, like create multiple boxes, and you're going through one box, and when you jump through another box, that's when you play the actual loading screen being the transition between the worlds, and it just loads the next box all on one single map.
Fun fact: that's what Jack and Daxter did all the time, and even God of War,
Yeah.
where they have the elevators or the doors opening up. Metroid Prime does that too. When the doors take too long, it's because it's actually loading the next area.
Oh yeah, no, I had already figured. After I went through Mass Effect, I kind of figured okay, yeah, no, this is how games have been doing loading screens for a little while. Because honest to God, after playing the original Mass Effect and figuring out that the elevators were kind of the loading screens, I was like, okay, that's kind of neat. But it's just the whole thing. But like I said, the whole thing is that I'm seeing something tangible coming out of Sony. I'm not seeing anything tangible coming out of Microsoft.
Well,
And that's
again,
what I wanna
it's
see.
still pretty early to say about what kind of games are going to be on PlayStation, what kind of games are going to be on Xbox. I mean,
Oh yeah, no,
you just show the consoles.
like
And
no, I
the
am
games we know are going to be on Xbox and PlayStation are going to be Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, and Skyrim. That's
Skyrim.
We want Grand Theft Auto on Skyrim again, guys. Ooh, the fifth time. The fifth coming.
Excuse you, Skyrim has 2 enhanced textures this time around. Game of the year.
This time we have double, 16 times the graphical errors.
It was like, hey, you can get through. You can jump through the map in 7 places now.
Fuck yeah!
What's that? You accidentally teleported? That's a buff. We did that.
That's
But
a
it's just,
feature. How dare you?
Like I said,
You went through the wall with a dinner plate? Oh, don't worry, you get an achievement for that now.
What do you mean there's no difficulty for God of War?
fam, please don't speak of that ever again. That has been one of my many regrets. And to clarify, for those of you who don't know, what was it? 20? Did it come out in 2018 or 2019?
Pretty sure it was 2018.
Okay, yeah, the 2018 God of War had, I think, 4 different difficulties. Give me story, give me a challenge, and something else. And then there was the very last one, which was Give Me God of War. I played through the game on Give Me God of War, and I did everything in the game.
Give me God of Booty.
No, she was in the third game.
The reason is because I took so much time. I died in so many places and went through so much frustration because I just knew that playing through that game on Give Me God of War was going to result in a trophy, which would lead me to a platinum.
So you just said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it now.
There's no difficulty.
So you suffered for nothing. Oh, that's amazing.
The rage. Because I went through that list. I'm like, wait, did I not get the trophy for making it through on Give Me God of War? They're like, wait, there's no difficulty trophy. I legitimately got ready to throw my controller at the TV.
What do you mean? You lied to me.
So,
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like I went back and played the game on every other difficulty, and it was a fucking cakewalk after what I had just went through. I felt like in that moment, I feel like Kratos would have just been like, "What the fuck is this, Dark Souls?"
God of War 2018 is
God
a
of
Dark
War.
Souls of the God of War series.
It more or less is. I ain't gonna lie
Hey, can
though.
you go pick those flowers on the fucking God of War? I don't pick flowers.
This is upset, anger, and upset.
And this, kids, is why we check the trophy list before we do something we're gonna regret.
Okay, so another serious question. What do you guys think about the actual controllers? Like the actual difference between their predecessors?
Actually, I think the Xbox Series X is going to use the same controller as the Xbox.
No, just
Xbox
kidding.
One.
Just come down.
No. Honest to God, I don't see any reason for him to change. I don't see any reason for him to change the controller other than one specific thing.
I know what you're going to say already. Battery. Yeah, I knew that for a fucking fact. See, I love the ergonomics and the feeling of the Xbox One's remote, but the one thing that people always throw up, no matter what, it doesn't have a fucking battery. Yeah, okay, you know what? You can buy a battery for it.
And you know what? See, here's the thing, bro. To me, a fucking Xbox controller costs too damn much to not have an internal battery.
Now, okay, the downside to the Xbox controller, yes, is price point. Honestly, though, one thing I really did love about the PS4 remote is I don't know if you guys ever played it, but the zombies on Black Ops 3, for one of the maps specifically, Moon, it would give you an announcement when one of the excavators was going to come down and decompress one of the tunnels, but it wouldn't do it from in-game if you were playing in PS4. It tell you on the remote. That right there is badass. I love that. That is innovative, and I love how they utilize that. That is just fucking perfect. I'll give PS a one-up on that. I really hope they keep the features on.
No, they are doing that. Matter of fact, they even switched it up. They're putting a fucking microphone in the PlayStation 5 controller. However, though, that to me is going to lead to probably one of the most hilarious moments that nobody's thinking about.
What's that?
Somebody's gonna get caught beating off on the goddamn controller because they forgot to mute it.
Oh, Jesus.
No, Yamate!
Oh, PS5 Chan.
Oh, Devin, I didn't know he was here.
Oh, wow.
Damn, really?
Hey, no one will know I ever said that because I'm going to edit that out.
AJ's right here as a witness.
What are you talking about?
When you have the power to fucking change reality is what I make.
This podcast can be whatever I want it to be.
I fucking love these goddamn PS5 memes by the goddamn way. I just like now and then, I'm starting I'm starting to notice it because they're like the second it got brought up, it's kind of hard to ignore that the shape of the shape of the PS5 controller is
a little bit like the Xbox remote, right?
Just more or less it is.
Now that again, like I said before, I love the ergonomics and the feel of the Xbox One remote. When I was using a PS4 remote, I love the features it has. In terms of ergonomics, still feels kind of stiff. Not gonna lie.
Motherfucker!
Oh shit, he's angry.
He's angry.
No, apparently, I gotta start checking my windows again because carpenter ants are getting in from somewhere.
Did he say flying ants? I fucking hate those things.
No, I said carpenter ants.
Oh shit.
Oh.
We want your copy. Get out of here.
No
Yeah,
solicitors.
Anyway, but wow, the fucking Dr. Takemi meme.
Hey man, this PS5 design is. It leaves it.
Wow. But again, like, but you know what? See though, I do like. I like this. I like the sleek appearance of the PS5. Here's the thing.
I'm not
To
a big
me,
fan of it.
Dude,
like,
what are you talking about? I
To me,
love
it looks like a
Seto
cheap Chinese console, don't it? Like the kind you get
No,
from the
no,
mall.
see, no.
There's
To
like
me,
500 games on it.
it looks like something that you would find on Wish. That's called the PS9.
Yeah.
it's like no, you
Like,
like
the black one looks fucking great. The white one doesn't look good.
It's like no, see that like that's the thing to me. I like the fact that I like the fact that this PS4, that the PS5 looks like it has a goddamn personality.
See, I've always
That
personally
personality
me,
is cheap.
I've always loved the look of an ITX, a PC or a mini ITX PC, and the look that the Xbox One or Series X has. I fucking love it. I know it's not very innovative, but I like it. It's simple. It's just a tower. It's got no detail to it. It's sleek, but that's what I like. Why do I want something that looks like I said before, that looks like something that came off of Wish?
Yeah.
We order your refrigerator, your fucking
Yeah,
your refrigerator, your Wi-Fi router. Which one? Where do you want it?
Oh, dude, I love the Flash Speed 5.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Wow.
It's a masterpiece, I tell you, a masterpiece.
Well, shit, how many of these you got?
Dude, there's a
How many-
lot
like,
of these fucking memes.
How many of them are there? How many of them aren't there?
That's true.
It's funny. Xbox has their press conference. No memes. PS5 memes for decades.
But I mean, what can you really say about the Xbox One other than it looks like a table stand? It
Like,
looks like a paperweight.
It's just a big ass black brick.
Is it a city block? I knew it.
Praise be to both
Like,
PlayStation
no,
the 5th.
It's like, but see that, like, that's the thing. Like, that's kind of the thing about it, though. And because here's the thing, bro. Look, you can say what you want, but memes are marketing. Okay, this is legit. Just
No, you know what? Now, you know what? You are so fucking right about marketing. I can go back to a poll they had for a gun name. There was a pistol coming out, and they decided, hey, let's let the internet name it. You can imagine how well that went. By the way, the name of the gun is called the Yeet Cannon. But they're smart. They're smart for keeping the name the Yeet Cannon. They could have changed it, but they're smart. Because it'll get more people talking about the fucking meme, and more people will talk about it, the more it's being advertised, and of course, business goes up. Still, I can't get behind the fact that it's called the fucking Yeet Cannon.
Dude, that's my favorite T-Doll.
Oh, God.
The fucking Yeet Cannon. Oh, my God.
And if you don't believe me, it's real. Look it up, man. It's called the High Point
She's holding it
YC9.
right there, dude. It's right there in the fucking chat.
The fuck is that? The bottom one.
Yeah.
It's that one meme about the Asian dude.
Which one?
Wow. Why? Because they all look the same. I knew it.
Is it Poggers, I think?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's the Poggers meme. PlayStation.
Holy crap! It is called the Yeet Cannon.
I wish I could make this up, but I really
The
can't.
the fucking G1 Yeet Cannon.
Now the interesting thing about it is they did want to change it because they knew it was stupid. But every other company told them. A lot of other companies, major companies like H and K and so on and so forth, told them, don't change it, leave it. You'll get a lot more people into the gun community, and I guess they must have been spot on.
And that's why you don't ask your competitors for advice, because they'll fuck with you like this.
No, this is why you don't ask the internet for fucking anything.
Pretty much.
Like, fam, I feel like they should have learned. I feel like people should have learned their lesson at the Bodie McBoatface.
Oh my god.
No, wait, no. The time the internet really got fucked up, and they had Taylor Swift going singing.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Fam, like, look, I don't care what anybody says. At this point, memes are quite literally the most dangerous thing on the goddamn planet because they carry way too much fucking influence. Man. Like, I'm pretty sure that our current president got memed into office.
Oh no, I fucking believe it. I believe it. I did. If you're gonna tell me he didn't, nope, I believe it.
But it's just like, nah. For as much as everybody's cracking these jokes and making all these memes, PlayStation's getting a whole lot of advertisement. And the fact that the Xbox One X has this reputation as being a table stand. Okay, one's a cable stand, the other's a Wi-Fi router. We tend to lean on the Wi-Fi router quite a bit, don't we?
Yeah,
I literally lean on the table stand. What are you talking about?
We figuratively lean on a router, right?
Memes, the DNA of the soul.
Oh my god!
I mean, if you're asking like which do we side with, Xbox or PS5, I'm kind of neither at this point.
So this is why I always say Sal, not you, because I know for a fact.
You're goddamn right. I'm cultured. I'm playing my TX95 calculator.
Yeah. Yep. That's.
And it's funny. And the funniest thing to me is that when it comes to the quote unquote console wars, it's always PlayStation that's like, nobody ever touches the goddamn Nintendo. Nobody ever touches Nintendo.
Nintendo just doesn't give
solid.
a fuck. Yeah, they're always solid.
Like, shit, but it's solid.
It's like, yeah, no, fam. Like, bro, believe me. Like, at this point, Nintendo is just free from criticism because, well, shit. It's fucking Nintendo, dude. Yeah. Nintendo has
is that fucking meme of PlayStation fans? Console is shit? No! Nintendo fans, the console is shit. We know.
We know.
It's like, dude, dude. It's like we get a Nintendo for Nintendo shit. Come on now.
Pretty much.
But okay, now we're going into the lewd parts of the PlayStation.
Just
I thought that wasn't here.
Like my major reasoning, and I'm telling you right now, the reason Xbox, at least, it can be an opinion, it can be a fact. I have Xbox game. The fact that they're also coming out with xCloud, where you can stream on any device, not just specific Microsoft ones, but any device. I love that.
But
I feel like that's
we're not talking about the Stadia.
Okay, again, we're not talking about a company that has no experience with gaming. Okay,
listen, if there's one thing that's right behind Raid Shadow Legends, it's Stadia. I'm sick and tired of hearing that.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
You go to the bathroom, Stadia. You go on the line, Stadia.
Okay, you know what I mean about the line, bro? That is a dope ass design right there.
Mm. This is the design for the Xbox Series X.
Do you like graphics?
Hello, 911. I'd like to report a murder.
That is oddly fitting.
That hit me just a little too hard.
Fucking brutality over here. Jesus, Chris, calm down.
But it's just, dude, I don't want the Series X to turn out like the Xbox One did. That's the only thing that I don't want.
Wait, hold on. Enlighten me.
This is, bro, you got this dope ass game, like you got this dope ass console, but they ain't shit on it. I need some exclusives, goddamn.
I mean,
the war is only gonna carry you so goddamn far.
Exclusives only prove that you're much more of a dick, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, why be a greedy fuck and not share it with the rest of the world when, you know, you can share it with the rest of the fucking world? Why must there be an exclusive?
Because
Man,
usually
right. To differentiate which console to get.
Right. That's too, but usually because consoles are not actually as profitable as exclusive sales. For example, Sony was losing a lot of money for years on the PS3, and they were only making it back because of their exclusives.
They're like, dude, like take a look at fucking Nintendo. The reason why Nintendo is never counted amongst the shit is because literally all of their shit is exclusive.
I mean, yes,
Oh,
I
not-
get it.
Back then, yes, but now they're really branching out.
Yeah, now
It's like the thing they've been trying to push nowadays.
it's like, yeah, now they're branching out knowledge. Now they're branching out, but like, let's be fair. Like the biggest shit on the Nintendo Switch is shit that comes from Nintendo. Let's be
Yeah.
about it.
I think if anything, I think it just comes down to what you want in your actual console. If you're a gamer at heart and you care about a good game, if you have it, it really doesn't matter how powerful it is, just as long as it doesn't run like garbage.
Yep.
Yep.
Again, you know what? It probably might just be coming down to personal preference. I tend to like a lot of JRPGs. You just don't see that on Xbox quite a bit.
Sadly, that's also because the Xbox just sells horribly in Japan.
Yeah, it sells horribly in Japan.
To the point that
Japan looks like, why did they put a refrigerator? I do not understand. Quickly, someone explain.
Let me put it this way. You know how Akira Toriyama is? Dragon Ball Z always sells well in everywhere because it's Dragon Ball Z, obviously.
Of course.
They actually had Akira Toriyama design Blue Dragon, the game series, specifically to help sell the Xbox 360 in the Japan, and it tanked like horribly. Japan does not like the Xbox, and it sells horribly.
I wonder if we look at discount fucking Chinese shit as Japan looks at our shit coming to them. They're like, what the fuck is this? Garbage bin. Did they get this from a flea market?
Yeah, it's fair enough. It's just look, I want Xbox to have a bigger and better library, and I'm hoping that with them acquiring Double Fine Productions, that's gonna be a step in the right direction. I legit want, like, if there's one thing that I don't want, it is for a console to be bad because there's nothing interesting on it.
Well, I wouldn't say nothing interesting. I mean, the recent game, I know the campaign wasn't exactly the greatest. Trust me, I know that for a fact. Halo 5. Now, it did take out some of the core.
I mean, what?
It did take out some of the main core elements like split screening. Not exactly the greatest campaign, but my God, where it succeeded was the multiplayer. Well, in some parts of the multiplayer and custom games. If you've never gotten on Xbox and played Halo custom games, dear God, you are going to have
we already did that, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. You were with us. Fucking custom games. The fact that somebody was able to program a map to play like Alien Isolation, but with multiple people on it, that's fucking awesome.
Oh
That's
yeah,
terrible.
no, absolutely. But it's just like I said though, you can only that's only gonna carry you so far.
I mean, of course, you had Gears 4 and 5.
And again,
I don't know why. I don't know why they're fucking.
And again, like I said, those are only gonna carry you so far.
But then, don't forget, we also had Cuphead.
Yeah, that wasn't exclusive.
Yeah,
Was.
Yeah,
Was.
keyword was.
Yeah.
It's just like I said though, you had this powerful console, but you're just not making enough games for it. That's a problem. It's like that would be like, okay, look, a lot of people tend to told me quite a bit that I was an idiot for getting The Witcher 3 on Switch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think I'm getting The Witcher 3 on Switch because I want to play this bitch and it's looking the absolute greatest it can be? Or do you think I'm getting The Witcher 3 on Switch because I want to play The Witcher 3 while I'm going around fucking Chicago doing things?
Same reason why I got Skyrim. I don't care about not being able to mod it or graphical improvement.
Like, bro,
I want to play it because it's fucking Skyrim. I get to play it anywhere.
No, you bought it because you're an addict.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny that, but you know,
Skyrim.
Skyrim
Mobile.
I ain't gonna lie. It's just like when I feel like I need to relax a little bit, bro, I'm either popping in either Skyrim or Animal Crossing. It's one of those two. Like at this, like who's gonna argue that point? But it's just like, no, dude. Look, my biggest issue is that in terms of if I wanted to make a top 5 list for Xbox games, it's like, dude, it's already gonna be Gears of War at the top, Halo, and probably a couple other things, right? But that's it. I can't really say I can't really say off the top of my head, like, okay, Halo, Gears of War, Killer Instinct, what was it, Quantum Break, depending on how you want to look at that one, and what else? Fucking Dead Rising 3, right? That's my list there.
Funny enough, I've never played Dead Rising 3. I've played all the other Dead Rising, but not 3 or 4.
But it's like, yeah, that's the thing though, is that I have trouble here's the thing, I have trouble thinking about that list in the wrong way. Then you switch it over to PlayStation. Oh my fucking God, I have such a hard time making that list because there's so much shit that I want to put on it.
Let's see. The ones I can think of for PlayStation are Last of Us. What else? Maybe Spider-Man.
And you know what? By the way, I'm discounting remastered. I'm not counting them.
Really?
No, I'm talking about console exclusives specifically to the PlayStation 4. No remasters. Because it's like, dude, like right off the top of my head, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm putting Ratchet and Clank on that list, Spider-Man, and my absolute fucking favorite, as much as I want to say Street Fighter, I know I can't do that anymore, but Grand Blue Fantasy. It's like, dude, there's so much shit on the PlayStation list that I legitimately, it legitimately got to a point where I wanted to do top 3 games, but then I was sitting there looking like, yo, what do I want to put at 3? Because it's either we talking about Uncharted or we talking about Ratchet and Clank. What am I gonna do here?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, like when it comes to the PlayStation, because there's such a variety of games and all of them were bangers, you have a difficult time. I didn't get that with the Xbox, and that's my problem. I want to have that problem with the Xbox. I want there to be so many good games, and I'm sitting there looking like, what the fuck? Like which one of these am I getting ready to play first? I want Xbox to have some fucking heaters, dog. I want them to come out the fucking gate swinging with the shit. I'm Doug fucking Dimmadome.
I thought you were that guy from Chai. Ah, shit. We need to call Matt. We got the wrong guy.
But it's like, no, fam. Like that. Like that's the thing. When it comes to Switch, all the shit's most of the shit's exclusive. Like,
okay. See, I can understand that, Xbox having exclusivities is obviously lackluster and a problem for it. But to be fair, if you're still thinking about exclusives, you're kind of living in the past, Matt. I mean, as much as I've heard
now,
from,
old man.
Yeah, dude, xCloud is going to bring all the games you love to any device. That's what I'm looking forward to. And guess what? You can make all the fucking exclusives you want and play them anywhere once Xbox is done with this.
Okay.
I feel like PlayStation is concentrating too much on the past rather than looking into the future. Yes, you have, powerful games. But what good is it going to be when you can stream those games anywhere?
Well, I pretty much already do that with my Vita.
We're not talking about a system that didn't exactly do too well.
This dead, forgotten console that is now super dead since it's the only good game on it. I'm joking, honestly. It's gone.
So let me get this straight, man. I'm going to spend a bunch of money for a console like that when I've already spent a bunch of money for a phone that's eventually going to allow me to stream any game that at least Xbox supports or that's supported on xCloud.
Again, and you know what? See, I'm not getting ready to knock it for that because you are right. But I'm just wondering, though, are they really about to be able to handle? I gotta know whether or not they about to be able to really handle all of that. It's like, yeah, the xCloud sounds fantastic, but again, I'm like, look, as much as I love PlayStation, but y'all right, I need to see it. Like, I actually need to see this nigga in action. When it comes to the xCloud, I need to see that in action. Because right now it's just theory. It's not working.
Now,
Again,
hopefully,
serious.
now, hopefully, there's no doubts because of Google's terrible reputation at the moment with gaming. I'm fairly confident in xCloud because this is a fucking gaming company. They've been doing this for years. Stadia just started last year, and
they've never done cloud.
they've never done this. So if you have your doubts, understandable, but don't compare them to Stadia. I know you weren't comparing them, but anybody else who wants to compare to Stadia, don't.
Like the reason why I automatically doubt projects that big that I've never heard of before, and well, I'm gonna put this one on the list of greatest gaming fails ever. But Every Man's Lie.
What's that?
You know, No Man's Lie, No Man's Sky.
Oh, now to be fair, yeah,
the big ass blatant lie that was told to everyone's face that nobody believed.
You know what's so funny? I'm so surprised that everyone forgot the other lie too. 16 times the graph. Come on now. 16 times.
It's like, nah, fam. Like everything about No Man's Lie when the game was first being talked about was it already sounded way too fucking far fetched.
Now
nobody believed it.
I could understand it coming from No Man's Sky, but look at them now. Look at Fallout. Look at No Man's Sky. Fallout's starting to look like an actual Fallout game. No Man's Sky actually looks pretty fun, and I kind of want to try it because of the amount of support they've been giving it.
It's like now No Man's Sky is decent, but it's just my problem with it is that as big as I'm hoping that Microsoft is able to pull this off, but it's just. My whole thing is like you ain't never tried this project before. I don't want you to just be going out here saying like, "Oh, we got this right out the gate," and that shit crashes and burns. Because, like again, I'm the type of person I want there to be decent games. I want there to be decent companies out there. I'm not wishing anything for failure, but I'm not about to sit here and say like I have absolute faith in the product.
As much faith as I want to throw into Cyberpunk 2077, I'm really skeptical.
You mean Dick Size Simulator?
Oh.
Finally,
yeah, you always want to talk about horse penises. Why not talk about actual penises with this fucking game?
It's like see
that my counterpoint. They did not make this the focus of 2077. They did not have a live show about like, hey, look at our Cox modulator.
Just get out of here, Sal. Get out of here.
It's like no, because it's gonna be interesting. And you know what? The funniest thing is, I want there to be like when you finish creating your character and they wake up in their apartment for the first time. I want there to be a poster and that bitch that says "nice cock."
Little on the small side, but the council gives it a 7 out of 5.
But it's like
7 out of 10.
But it's like that. But it's like that's the thing, though. I'm not saying that I have absolute faith in 2077, but I have more faith in 2077 than I would most other projects. Specifically because the original Cyberpunk story was really fucking dope, and look at what they did with the Witcher series. Even though the dude who created it is an absolute fuckstick, and I hope he goes broke.
Maybe someday.
But it's like, dude, if I'm gonna be real with you, CD Projekt Red proved that they got the chops 3 times over.
When?
They made the Witcher series.
Oh,
That's what he's trying to make. It's like Skyrim.
I'm sorry, he's a virgin to all this. I'm sorry.
It's like, it's not that I'm saying that I have absolute faith in them, but they proved I'm pretty like we can say that they got some experience under their belt and they proven that they got some chops, considering the fact that Witcher 3 basically tore up the gaming world for how long and it's still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just it's one of those companies where I feel like I can say that I'm comfortable with saying I think they got this handled. Which is funny because it's only 3 of them.
I guess. You
know what? Actually, I'll say 4. It's 4 companies that I'll say that about.
Now, I'm trying to think. What was the most disappointing game of last decade?
Was what?
I was going to say something really savage. I'm glad I didn't.
No. Go ahead. Say
no. Trust me, no.
Hey, fam, you done already brought it up. You don't do that. That's a dick move.
No, I refuse.
The council
I'm a-
demands you speak,
It's like, what was the
servant.
game that failed my life?
Aw.
Game of life. Oh well.
The game of life.
Because I can think of no bigger disappointment than Ghost Recon Wildlands.
My father comes in. Well, hey, what console are you gonna get? The PS5.
Not
I will
Wildlands.
discard you.
Breakpoint.
Anthony, really, what's the difference between these games at this point?
A major difference. Breakpoint wasn't actually a lackluster. I'm sorry. Wildlands wasn't a lackluster piece of shit.
You see, the joke is that they're all the same fucking game that Ubisoft pushes out.
No, I mean previous Ghost Recons weren't. Maybe Wildlands and Breakpoint are, but previous Ghost Recons weren't.
So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
correct.
Like, of course, like the previous Ghost Recons. They were nice.
Wildlands is good, but
It's like, you know, see, my problem with Wildlands and Breakpoint is that those are games to me that are specifically only good, like they're only specifically good when you're playing with other people. Because you start.
oh no, actually, that's the opposite, man. I'm gonna be honest. That's the
Really?
exact opposite.
AJ is
Yeah,
the exception, not the
Hey,
rule.
AJ is enough living proof why I prefer to play solo.
Ah, come on. It's just Halo, back of the neck, melee. Come on.
Okay, I think AJ is just probably the problem with it.
Yeah, he's the
Maybe-
exception that proves the rule.
Depending on who it is you're playing it with.
See,
Should
this
I-
thing is
What's
every
that?
time
Is
I'd
that
get matched,
important?
every time I'd get matched in the lobby, like public lobby for whatever it was, it's okay, guys. I have a plan. We're gonna try to go in stealthy. Somebody take point on the, and they go fucking guns blazing all the time. It's not.
Man, what have I heard that before?
And then when they die, revive me with your
Hey,
drone.
don't you
spray
start.
that
Silence
stuff all
C4
over.
is the thing, all right?
Fam,
I always
starting-
love that.
Fam, I'm starting to get Far Cry 5 flashbacks. Hey, give me a sec. Need to go talk to the shopkeeper. All right, exit out the shop. Why is everything on fire?
The fire rises, my friend.
What is this?
Wasn't that game really bad for like forcing you to XP grind really hard, but then they had those downloadable packets
What?
that you
Wait,
could pay
for what?
for to increase your XP gains?
For what?
For Breakpoint. Because I heard Breakpoint,
No.
like, leveling up in that was insanely hard.
No, it's not leveling up because I can tell you for a fact that play a few missions. No, play a few like side missions and regular missions and maybe even weekly missions. You'll notice that
Oh,
there's too much XP. If you buy the what's it called, so-called time savers, you're a complete fucking dumbass.
see, I feel like I could say the same thing about anybody that buys time savers and MMOs.
The thing is though, I'm pretty
I'm
sure they
so
probably do the things they said rather than in fucking Breakpoint. God, Breakpoint's such a train wreck. And to make it worse is the campaign isn't even finished. Oh hey, they barely released another part of the campaign. Oh, you got to pay for it. Ubisoft pulled an EA with this game, in other words.
Oh, PS5 Chan. There you are. Lewd.
What, you thought you were actually getting content?
It's like, you know what? See, if there's one thing that I learned from Ubisoft, it is never to mess with a multiplayer shit. If I'm gonna do anything with Ubisoft, it's the single player camp. It's the single players all day.
Now
Yeah.
that's the other thing. Rainbow Six Siege, that's a good example of bad multiplayer at first, but with the constant support, that turned out to be something really great. Of course, it can be cancerous at time and quite literally bullshit, but that's based on skill level.
It's also crossing over with Furry Bait, the gacha game.
Oh, did they officially confirm it?
Not yet, but it's more than likely.
Hey, what?
Ubisoft is having two crossovers
Yeah.
with two gacha games. Girls
Yeah,
Frontline and Arc Knights.
I never thought I'd see the day, but dear God, I'm so glad I got to live to see it.
Pretty sure they've confirmed that Girls Frontline is crossing over with the Division too, so that's always fun. And Siege is gonna have Arc Knights as its crossover.
Wait. Bring that back to me one more time because I feel like my fucking head exploded halfway through listening to that.
Yeah, Furry Girl Simulator is going to cross over with tactical FPS.
Okay. Now you say Furry Girl Simulator. What are we speaking of specifically?
Arc Knights.
Hold on, let me get the charts so I can.
Okay, you know what?
properly-
Actually, you know what? Oddly enough, I can understand Arc Knights because a lot of that shit looks like it's a bunch of it's a military.
Oh,
deal.
monster.
Then
Bro.
clearly you haven't
You
seen
said
Girl
furry bear. I
Front.
was seeing
No.
like straight on furries.
Matt, clearly
Wait,
you've
hold on,
never.
what?
Matt, clearly you've never seen Girls Frontline. Then
Oh no, I've seen
Arc
Sounds
Knights
good.
goes
No.
from
Dude,
Arc Knights
it's a
goes
game-
from
Not
1 to 2.
furry.
But dude, it's a game that it's a game that humanizes gives fucking what the fuck is the referred to term of making an inanimate object a person?
Personification.
I
Yeah.
mean, like it's something like of course.
Yeah,
there's-
personification.
see, the thing is, if you actually play the game, you'll soon realize that that's not exactly what it is. They're just named after the gun they hold, but in universe, they're
Like no,
they're
they're fucking robot dolls. I know,
yeah.
but it's like no, when I say Arc Knights, I get that one.
Mhm.
I don't see the similarities. The only thing I can see it having similarities is maybe that disease.
It's tactical, and they're called operators. You uncultured swine.
Shut up,
Perfect.
Sal.
And you know what, honest to God, you know what the funniest thing is? I feel like we need to start having some more goddamn video games.
You need to have
This
more
game-
video game what?
Like
What?
we need to start having some more video game crossovers. And I'm not talking Smash.
Sure.
Mm.
Hey
It's
man,
like-
furry bait.
Is well, you know what? I was going someplace with that, but I completely forgot where it was. All right, moving on. God damn it.
That'll be a weird crossover.
So as far as I gathered, at least from PS and Xbox, Xbox is looking towards the future of what gaming really should be. PS is coming out just like you said, quote unquote, swinging with some pretty power or with some exclusives already. They both have their ups and downs. As far as which console's better, I guess only a Neanderthal can decide that, because
Really, to me, it just comes down to personal preference.
personal preference, exactly. Now, Sal, I can already hear him saying, "We'll just get a PC." Yeah, but how many people do you really think? How many? I mean, did you record that bit earlier, Sal?
You mean yesterday?
No, not yesterday. Me and Matt earlier.
Like,
Oh
earlier.
yeah, I've been recording for like the last. Let me see.
So you
Hour
got
and
the.
17 minutes,
So did you get the points that we made about getting a console and a PC?
more than likely.
All right, so I don't need to repeat myself then. Yeah, you can get yourself a PC, but unfortunately, you're gonna.
Like you're probably
If you're new to this, you're gonna struggle with it a bit.
Again, I'll say it as it should be, as I always put it, how I think it is. If you are just want a console for gaming and whatnot, and you don't want to put in a lot of work or into how it works, console, go for it. Doesn't really matter. They're all the same at this point anyway. If you want something more out of your system and you're willing to put in the effort, PC.
Of course, let's not also forget the price tags. If you've got the money, PC. If you don't have the money and you still want an experience,
and I'm
go to
talking
console.
and I was
How
like,
much money you pay for that fake PS5? $299.
it's like nah, dog. Because like here's my whole thing about it, right? Because to me, the value in the value of consoles comes to more than just the parts that it's made of, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like okay, upfront, a decent PC is already gonna cost you more than the console. That's just a fact.
I'll tell you right here, $800.
And a lot of the times, most people will tell you that when you end up spending anything on the console, you spend more replacing the parts of it more than you do on the, not on the console, but on the PC, you spend more money replacing the parts than anything else. Because it's like, dog, if I want to keep playing all of the good shit on ultra high settings, then I got to keep constantly buying graphics cards and upgrade. And that's the thing. If you buy one thing, you have to upgrade everything else to go with it. With consoles, it's a regular ass plug and play thing.
A lot of times they downgrade graphics for consoles.
But
And
then
that-
you're also talking to somebody who does not give a rat's ass about graphics.
Yeah, so then
You know-
just lower the graphics settings on the PC games.
Now, originally I would have said that, but after playing on PC, I really give a shit about graphics, and my FPS dropped. My
that's the
God,
thing.
that-
That people don't make a difference between graphics and performance. The common person doesn't.
It's like, dude, look, I'm sorry, but dog, but you can, the best looking game. If you handed me a shiny piece of shit, I'm throwing that shit back in your goddamn face, right? And then on top of that, there's the issue of portability. Now, if I wanted to play games in my homie's crib and there was shit that he didn't have, fuck, I look like packing up a whole PC tower just to get over to my homie's crib for like 2 or 3 hours, and then have to pack that bitch up and then go all the way fucking back home.
But Matt,
we wanna
there's
do that.
mini ITX. There's mini ITX.
It's like, yeah, I have no idea what the fuck that is.
It's a
Oh,
foot. It's a
small-
it's a box that's about a foot long. It's about a foot. It's a
It's
shoebox.
it's a small
Foot.
PC, a really small PC.
Human foot.
It's like, yeah, it's like either that or like, hey, my nigga, you want to play this? Like, hey, my nigga, you want to play this PS4? I got some shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So it all comes down to, just like Matt said, personal preference. Of course, as a fanboy, I must say, fuck PS, Xbox all day, every day.
And as a gamer overall, show me something better, Xbox, and we can talk.
Your point is invalid.
Calm down, Redfield.
Oh, don't even get me started on what the fuck's getting ready to happen with the Resident Evil series. I pray that 8 is not a console exclusive.
It's
A
probably.
village.
I doubt it.
But it's true with the village people.
Hey man,
'Cause
at
it's like,
least
no,
Chris looks like Chris
here-
again.
Because like when I say that, here's the thing, and again, I don't know if this is what's gonna happen, but that bitch might have VR, and if it do,
It's a
Yeah, I mean
first
the
person.
last one had VR and it wasn't super great.
like, dude, that game fucked me. Like, here's the thing, I tried playing it regularly, didn't mess with me at all. I played fucking Resident Evil 7 in VR, that shit fucked me up.
Yeah, but because like problem is that it wasn't. It's not entirely designed for VR. So like, yeah, it's in your face on stuff. But like the parts where like you can tell, oh yeah, this isn't designed for VR. Like especially a lot of the animations.
It's like, you know what? See, that's the thing, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. After playing it in VR, dude, that shit translates way too well. It feels like it feels like the game was being designed to work with VR. It just wasn't implemented at the time.
I'd
So you have
argue.
VR then?
Yep.
You should get Half-Life Alyx.
Well, no, it's like, no. When I say that, I mean PSVR, not
Oh, okay.
like, yeah, no.
Like from I heard that the Half-Life Alyx did VR super well.
Oh yeah, like, no. From what I've seen of it, yeah, it looks like it does it really well. I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually have Skyrim on PSVR. It's a lot more fun than you think, and everything translates fairly well, except for a couple things. But I feel like that's Bethesda's programming more than anything else.
That's
It might
just
be.
an old game.
Yeah, true enough.
It's an old shitty game.
Someone said
man.
it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not like, no.
I'm ready to defend Skyrim right here, man. I mean, Skyrim isn't exactly the greatest game.
Oh, what's the
But you're
next
calling a
mission?
shitty game?
Oh,
I'll
we're going
fight
into
you.
this
I'll fight
cave?
you.
With a bunch of skeleton boys? Okay, what's
Yeah.
the next mission? Oh, we're going to this other cave? With a bunch of skeleton boys?
Oh, hey,
Banks
what's
loves
the
it.
next
What's the third
mission? Oh,
mission?
sweet.
Oh, the dragon.
I actually have to level up my armor? Nice.
It's like I said, fam. Like, the reason why I like the shit is just because it's just a dope game to play when I'm sitting in the bed getting ready to head to sleep and I just want to relax a bit.
Like, Skyrim's fine. It's shit, but it's fine. It's like, cocaine.
Yeah, it's, I was
No,
say,
it's not
Anthony,
good for you.
your opinion's invalid because you're an addict.
You're still
That's
gonna
fine.
do it.
I am not an addict.
But I'm the fucking coke junkie. I see how it is. So
Wait,
we've
why do I
decided
think
that both
so?
competitors are shit, and the Nintendo Virtual Boy is where it's at. Thank you for joining our podcast.
It's just sad to say that I want Nintendo to win out of everyone.
It's like, dude, Nintendo was exempt.
Yeah.
It's not
They're
like
like that kid in class. Like, how come he gets to eat in the back of the class? Nintendo
They're like
exclusive.
They're like Switzerland during World War II.
What did you
I'm
guys
not
do in the
even-
world? Well, we sat and we ate.
It's a good day to eat, my friends. What the fuck is this?
why.
Day man.
What makes it even worse? What makes it even worse is I immediately imagine the freaking Camo music video for Candy. Like, you know, when he had that weird ass bright red jock strap for no reason.
Okay then.
What the fuck?
Truly a masterpiece. And thus,
Right.
the fires of combat have come to an end. Who wins, who loses, you, the viewer, shall decide.
Well, this felt more like a political discussion rather than threatening to thermonuclear each other.
And press the button.
My fellow Americans, we all know where this is going.
Oh, fuck it. Time to blow up the planet's core. I win.
For the new PlayStation features, you can detonate the Earth's core. Exclusive only on PlayStation.
Listen, like,
PlayStation.
wait, but I'm gonna be real with you. Anybody that's listening to this podcast, get to work on the goddamn Xbox memes. Damn you! I need to see Lou. I need to see a goddamn Lewd Xbox.
I mean, it's not that innovative, so you're not gonna get much.
I mean, those exist. They're not as plentiful as the PS4 for some reason.
It's like dog. I really just.
You really want to fuck the Xbox. And I thought Devin wasn't here.
No, motherfucker. If I'm sticking my dick in anything, it's about to be that PlayStation.
No, it's clearly gonna be that brain pussy we saw earlier.
Oh man, please don't bring that up again. God.
You know what? Send me a fucking link for that.
The product
need-
or
Like the fucking product. I need to investigate this shit.
Alright.
Investigate. I
Well,
think we all know where this is going.
But we're already buying it for Chris's birthday.
Oh,
It's like, dude, it's just I saw that and I'm just like, this has got to be like the worst train wreck I've ever seen. I don't want to keep looking at this, and yet I can't turn away from it.
I'm sickened, but curious.
The return of the Y boner. With a face. Fuck. Don't drink water and try to talk.
God damn it! I know I saw it somewhere.
Because that shit right there.
BT does, Chris. What were you looking at when that made you find this?
Someone posted on a different Discord.
Ah, the dark
Now-
Discord we're not allowed to visit.
Yeah.
It's actually just Rojas's Discord.
I can't find any big fan art for it, the Xbox.
Yeah,
Besides, like, freaking big SpongeBob.
nobody cares to meme the Xbox. Poor Xbox. Just, I love it.
Okay, so the company makes this sort of shit on a regular. That's not surprising.
Oh my god, there's an ear hole. What the fuck?
You know what? I think that's enough. I think that's enough internet for today.
No, it's not. I have to share this with the world.
oh dear God, no.
I bring light to you savages.
Oh, what you bring is disease.
World history in a nutshell. These white men are dangerous.
Wait, did you?
Wait.
So where's the brain on this one?
Post it in Nazi folk chat.
That would be.
Oh, I posted the actual image of what it is. Here it is.
Okay, yeah. You know what? Go ahead and you gonna edit this shit all the way out. The Tomatoys brain fucker on a hole.
What?
I found it's $42 plus shipping and handling.
Wait,
That's fucking expensive. I'll spend it on a
fucking wait.
fan.
42. You know what? I found it on fucking.
On a fan.
You know what? Actually, it's on Toy Demon 2, and they want fucking like 95 for this shit.
Well, it's on sale right now, but it's usually 85 on Kanojo toys.
Oh, discount.
They're using a used one for about $20.
Why would you want to buy a used one?
That's a joke.
I like my women used.
Oh
Chris.
no! The fucking no!
And if you're weird, here's the ear. Oh, actually, you can put them together, ear and a brain.
What the fuck? Like a Lego set.
Oh no! My dudes, this shit's on Amazon.
Oh no!
No, you can't be. The brain or the ear?
I'm gonna let my Amazon load up because I swear to God, this shit is saying that the ear is on Amazon. Like the ear, I can see the ear is there specifically, but I don't know about the brain. And again, this is like the worst. Like this is like the worst train wreck I've ever seen. I don't want to keep looking, but I fucking have to at this point.
Let's see, penis
Okay.
ear sex. What can I find on
Okay,
here?
let's see. Tomatoys rabbit ear girls. What?
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 Le what?
Okay, so it's fucking a rabbit ear.
No.
Oh, thank God. Currently unavailable. I ain't gonna lie, fam. Like, so I'm pretty sure everybody done had at least one or two people in this room and had that moment where they got so horny their brain just fucking turned off and stopped working correctly.
Need to reboot.
I have seen some shit on Amazon, and one of them I'm pretty sure almost got me arrested.
Really? This I need to know. What did you look up?
It was like, nah, fam. Okay, so I ended up looking up a bunch of fucking aphrodisiac chocolates and shit, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know how the fuck I even got here. It was like what? Fucking 5 a.m. in the morning. I tried going to bed and I was just looking up a bunch of random shit, right? And for whatever reason, aphrodisiac was like the first word that popped into my head. I was like, all right, fuck it. We're gonna go down the rabbit hole and see what this
Call
shit
that
goes.
morning wood, Matt.
No, it wasn't even morning wood. I went to sleep for about 2 hours, fought my way out of sleep paralysis, and just started looking up a bunch of random shit.
Oh, nice. You had sleep paralysis too?
I might have gotten possessed at the time, which is the reason why I looked shit up, but I don't know. But I go to looking up a bunch of aphrodisiac chocolates, right? And I get this advertisement while I'm scrolling through shit, right? And I accidentally tapped this motherfucker. And then I read what it said.
Is there a link or?
You don't want this. You don't want it. You don't want the link. As a matter of fact, you might not even want me to actually talk about this, but I'm doing it anyway.
Spit it out.
This motherfucker gives me an advertisement for a fucking pocket pussy, right?
Right.
You wanna know what the description for this bitch was?
Minor.
Virgin pocket pussy modeled after 14-year-old girl's vagina.
Called it.
Well, I mean, this sort of thing is kind of normal in Korea and Japan, but here in the US, that's a big old no-no.
Like, oh no, I know it is. It was just That fucking meme, dog. That fucking face, man.
Well, that's the FBI agent. That's Matt's FBI agent after
He was like, fucking like fucking me looks like fucking me finds advertisement for 14-year-old virgin pocket pussy.
my FBI agent.
We got him, boys. Like I'm just expecting the message to slide down. FBI agent, go for it, fam. But it was just like, nah, dude. I saw that. I was just like, bro. I immediately woke the fuck up and almost threw my goddamn phone. I don't know why, but apparently when things startle me, surprise me, or disgust me in any sort of way, it immediately gets thrown.
Because you want to get that evil away from you.
And I have seen some shit now.
To be fair, that's what anime does to people.
It desensitized me to war.
I ain't gonna lie, fam. That Joker cosplay looks kind of dope, but the fact that it's sitting in there right where the fuck it is.
No, look at what he's carrying.
Okay. Fucking whisper of the penis.
Wait, what is it? I can't fucking zoom into it. Zoom in, goddammit. Oh.
It's Sonic Fox.
No, it's not announcing it's gay every 10 minutes.
Oh, but fun fact, he got into Skullgirls a few months back.
They did. Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
Wait, who did?
They put his persona in the game.
Hey, does it like every 5 minutes announce it's gay?
Oh, like, get over it. Jesus Christ, Anthony. I know you hate gays, but Jesus.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that he's always fucking announcing it.
Wait. Who got into what now?
Sonic Fox, furry.
The,
Gay furry PS4 gamer, I think.
No.
Gay black furry.
I know
Fighting
who,
game.
I know who the fuck he is, and I kind of just I don't take the dude seriously anymore. After the shit that he pulled at the fucking Game Awards, I just don't.
right. But
Hey, did he also mention? Did he also mention he's gay?
Holy shit, you might bring it up more than he does. I think you got some things you gotta work out, Anthony.
No. He's taking the rec for that shit. I'm just telling you what he keeps saying.
I just mentioned
By the
that
way,
and
he's
instantly
gay.
you went to...
Like, dude, I know what the fuck he keeps saying. That's part of the reason why I can't take, like, I respect the dude's hustle. I respect what he does, but I just can't take him seriously because everything's about, hey, guess what? I'm gay. All right, we get it.
Exactly.
Okay, but yeah, he got into and he's now... he has a 1 in 50 chance of being the tutorial character at the in the tutorial mode. That's all I wanted to bring up.
That's cool.
So wait, he's a playable character in the game, or does he just show up as an NPC?
He's a background character.
Mm-hmm. It's a 1 in 50 chance of him replacing the big titty teacher.
Now wait, are we talking like are we talking about second encore or just base game?
I'm assuming second encore. I don't know if there's a difference anymore at this point. Let me double check. Sonic Fox, an official Skullgirls character. Yeah, they just say Skullgirls, which I'm assuming is just second encore.
Okay, now you know what? Because his thing is listing Skullgirls as Liza Squiggly Robo Fortune color palette. What the fuck?
Yeah, he got an update recently, that's why he's in it. Specific to the second encore upgrade.
Oh.
That's kind of fucking stupid.
Okay. Lab Zero does adds weird things. Like zones in the game.
Oh no, I know.
Is she in the game?
Yeah, she is. She's color scheme for Squiggly.
No, she's in the background too, isn't she?
No. Well, you know, I'm not entirely certain about that, but I know that she has a skin. I know that she's a skin for Squiggly.
Yeah, she's got Squiggly's color scheme. I could have sworn she was a background NPC. Oh yeah, okay. It was from an art design, like who was gonna be the next NPC, and it was Zone, 3 other characters, and either Matt and Wooly from super best friends.
The foremost of best friends.
The former, but we can take their place as the Americans who are best friends.
Oh no!
Okay, fine. You can kill the dream, Anthony. Dick.
No! That's not what I. Never mind.
What the fuck is going on? Is somebody getting their ass beat? What the fuck?
I think they're shooting
coming from
fireworks
your
over
end.
here.
It sounds like someone like banging on the window or some shit.
I'm on the 3rd floor. If someone's banging, I'm scared.
It's the siren.
Damn, I have only 388 megabytes of space left.
Hey, welcome to my world.
Peasants.
Well, no, my case is mostly because I have an ass load of games installed.
Nah, I'm messing with you, so I don't really care.
Never should have helped you build that fucking PC.
I have the power, and it fucking broke.
Good. That is justice.
Let me go ahead and uninstall that. Uninstall this.
Keep that in a secret file.
But has the flames of
Wait. That moment your mom comes into your room and sends your teacher your fucking 4 terabyte homework folder.
game over goes.
For
Uninstall.
Excuse me.
It's like most of it comes down from the fact that my PC always basically I have copies of each of my streams that I have not done anything with because I still cannot figure out how the fuck to apparently my idiot ass cannot figure out how the fuck to edit videos. And every time I try it, I just end up doing something else.
You can just send them to me and I'll edit them for you.
I gotta learn how to edit.
It's like that's the thing though. I appreciate that, but I don't want to keep putting this type of shit off on you.
I mean, we haven't done shit in years. I mean, Chris hasn't recorded his Red Alert 2 playthrough yet. Fucking lazy bastard.
I'm working, man. I had to work today. Shit.
I know, I'm messing. He's actually cradling his Nanachi love doll.
Nachi mouse pad and shit.
Hey, Nanachi is precious and must be protected.
Gotta kill it like the rest.
So that's what happened to that her one friend. Anthony actually found her.
Sal, they eat babies, or she eats babies.
Okay, so y'all remember how we was having that conversation about random ass sex toys and shit? Well, I was on Amazon again, and it's giving me some new fucking advertisements, and I don't like any of them.
Nanachi pocket pussy.
That's exactly what it's giving me.
Does it eat babies? I bet it eats babies. Fucking baby eater.
And I am uncomfortable and disturbed.
I need to know if this is real. This can't be real. Thank you, Amazon. That's not what I'm looking for. 14 centimeter made in abyss Nanachi doll anime figure PVC. Yada. And of course, file image not found.
Not gonna lie, 10 out of 10 would get the middle one, or I guess that yeah. You know what? One of the middle one.
Okay, thank God. It's just okay. Oh fuck. Thank you for the redirect because that's just somebody's random weird shit. It's like no, it's another one of those cases where somebody just took a fucking Nanachi plushie and just sewed a fucking pocket vagina into it.
Oh hey, the My Little Pony fan base in a nutshell.
Oh, kind of like Trevor's raspberry jam, or no, raspberry jam. He did it with the teddy bear.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up right now.
Good thing to know though, there is a Nanachi booty mouse pad for Chris.
Oh yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah.
Sonic Generation. Like, dude, there's so much shit that I have installed on my goddamn PC. Completely fucking unnecessary. I have not played Sword with Sauce in years.
What the fuck is Sword with Sauce?
I don't fucking remember anymore. If I remember correctly, it was kind of like Super Hot without any of the interest.
Oh boy, that sounds boring.
Like Super Hot, or just without everything that makes it cool. This is a dodging simulator.
Alright, so not okay, that makes sense. Doesn't look interesting.
Okay, you know what? See, I keep trying to play Vampire the Masquerade and just
Redemption or Bloodlines?
like no Bloodlines.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like I keep trying to start it, and it's just like, dude, this game just like it does not look good.
I thought you didn't care about graphics, man.
Hey, are we still recording? I just realized that.
No, we're still recording, yeah.
Oh,
I know I'm gonna have to edit some things out, considering.
I think we should probably end it already, though.
Oh, he does
I
have
mean-
it. Good job.
Yes, and then there's Overgrowth.
Amen. But yeah, in that case, we can still shit talk, but I don't think we have anything else to discuss.
No,
I mean, unless you're willing to bring up another point. Me, I'm personally able to bring up the failure that was the Connect. Well, in some cases, I know people use the Connect to utilize it for other programs, but that's more interactive stuff and not really Xbox.
Quote a wise
know
man.
what, see?
Nobody fucking uses it. It's a stupid fucking gimmick, and everybody knows it.
you know what? See, that immediately reminds me of the fucking PlayStation camera, and
Hey,
the
what about that?
controversy that occurred.
What about that
So-
dong that you could wave around? That wand, PS wand? I forgot.
You mean the PlayStation Move controllers?
What's that? Oh, they were called nunchucks, or were they called dongs? I can't remember.
They were called nunchucks, but I remember something specific going on with the fucking PlayStation cameras and the program called the Playroom.
Wait.
Oh, that one.
Hold up.
Right.
What's this? This is news to me. Talk to me.
So originally, yeah, Matt can tell it better. I don't not too well first.
Okay, yeah. So this is recent, right around the time that the PlayStation camera had first launched on the PS4.
Right.
Of course, at the time, I think live streaming was only just becoming a regular thing, and it was basically kind of new. So basically, here's what I'm gonna say. It was a program called the Playroom, and there was a camera. I'm gonna let you put two and two together on that one. But let me give you a hint.
Oh.
If you guessed porn, you'd be correct.
I immediately, yeah. What the fuck?
They were fucking.
And they were live streaming porn. And Sony was like, hey, yo, hold up. What the fuck? People was doing this shit with our stuff? Nah, we shutting that down right now.
I thought it was something like, oh, don't jerk off alone, jerk off with somebody else. You know those advertisements that you see on, I guess, porn sites? I thought that's what you were referring to. But this just sounds like somebody streaming a fight on Twitch. I mean, it is a fight.
Weird. They say like, oh, yeah, don't jerk off alone. Like, I know it's saying like, oh, you connect with like some woman or something like that. It kind of sounds like they're saying, oh, just jerk off with another guy.
Jerking off alone on Saturday? No, I'm with the science team.
Jerking off on the...
It's like a Zoom call with like 8 cameras, people jerking off.
Hey, Mac, what are you in for?
A Zoom pornography party that went out of hand.
It was like,
Just
like,
live streaming porn.
wait, it like that'd be the funniest shit ever. Like somebody, like you force some kids to Zoom a fucking health class, and they immediately cut to a tutorial on what fucking sex is, and then their parents walk in. What the fuck are you watching? I don't know.
Stupid.
It's like, no, fam. It's like that moment when your folks walk in watching anime. Anytime they don't come in, it's a fucking episode of Dragon Ball Z just kicking the shit out of each other. The second they do, it turns into a ham anime, and some dude's got his face buried in chick's tits.
Oh my god, they have the perfect timing. I'll tell you that much.
Like, no, fam. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck do you have the ability to trip and molest women with such precision? That makes no fucking sense to me. It's just like, dog, I understand the fact that you fell on her, but how did your face and your hand, like, how did your hands end up her shirt though?
Easy. They weren't in America.
Or like whatever that one anime when the chick trips down the stairs and somehow she's sitting on old dude's face, even though there's no physical way that should have even been possible.
Oh, I thought you were gonna reference I think they're gonna reference that one anime, another, where she fell down the stairs with the umbrella. So yeah, dumbass bitch shouldn't have
You
been
know,
walking with an
man,
umbrella.
I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck that shit worked.
I have no idea, man. It's just a
An-
luck of.
Another was the kill kids for shits and giggles, wasn't it?
Yep, more or
I
less.
mean,
It was just like,
if
hey,
you want to
let's
see
find-
kill,
hey,
if you want to
let's
see
find
kids
the
killing
most
each other for shits and
like,
giggles,
hey,
you know.
let's find the most bogus way to just murder people for no fucking reason. One dude just randomly has a heart attack, another one gets just fucking struck by lightning. The fucking poor nurse, she just gets stuck in a damn elevator that breaks and just splats all over the fucking ground. And then again, I think that has to be the most heinous death in that entire series. Fucking just trips down the goddamn stairs and fucking umbrella to the throat.
Oof.
And
Can
I'm
I
just
phase out for a
sure.
second? What the fuck are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about
A mediocre anime from the 2000s.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
and you were just sitting there looking like, and then it started kind of fucked up with the teacher literally putting that fucking knife to his throat and just traumatizing the rest of the students. And I'm just sitting there like, why the fuck did he even do that?
See, had that been me in the class, I'd have like, so are we gonna get like a substitute, or do we get to go home?
It's like, all right, sweet, so everybody gets an A. I'm out.
So in college, you passed the class. Does that work for high school or?
you remember that one fucking kid from Breaking Bad where there had been a major fucking plane spoiler, I'm sorry. There had been a major fucking plane accident, and he's like, so yeah, I heard that in college when you're like dorm your roommate, hangs himself or kills himself, that you get like a automatic pass on all your shit and you get to, go home. Does that apply here? It's like, what a fucking dick.
It's a genuine question.
But no, you're right, it is a genuine question.
And
Okay.
you know what? It is about time that I fucking do this. Fucking-
Actually, it's surprising. Why wasn't there a school shooter in another?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I can tell you right now
Like,
because
you know what?
you
See-
couldn't get a fucking gun. Maybe there'd be an airsoft shooter.
Like, no, see, my question to that was school shootings kind of a big regular thing during that time?
I don't think kids getting lightning struck with umbrellas was a big thing at the time. So
It's just like, no, because I feel like that whole concept of kids, the fucking school shooter thing, that started due to all the rest of the school shootings going on and shit.
that's a
Well,
fake-
I mean, Japan did have a school massacre before with the dude going into I think grade 3 and under school and murdering a bunch of children with a kitchen knife.
Damn, that's fucked.
You never heard of that? Yeah, this is it's really fucked up. If you want to commit a massacre at a school, you don't need a gun. And that right there proves it. It's really fucking scary.
in the Osaka school massacre.
I don't remember what it was.
Janitor Mamoru Takuma entered the school armed with a knife and began stabbing school children and teachers.
To make it all worse, he did it because he wanted the death penalty, which he eventually got. But during his trial, all the parents that were there, he kept saying, "I'm glad your kid died," and shit like that. So yeah, why didn't they do that in another? That probably would have worked.
Yeah, 2001, so it wasn't too soon for that. So
Hmm.
yeah, why didn't the teacher kill a few kids before killing himself? That would have been realistic to America.
That would have been realistic to America. No, what would have been realistic is an overweight white kid coming in with a rifle.
No, but then the police take him out safely, so it's not. So that doesn't work.
Oh, you're right. Bring in the Mexican kid.
Like, no, wait, just paint him in black. All right, got to take him down.
Sprinkle some cocaine on him afterwards.
Just spray paint him in the face.
It was like, wait, no. As a defensive measure, I just walk around with black spray paint at all times. He's black! Pow, 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 pow.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
he was great.
Clearly, he was on drugs, and I had no choice.
Like, all right, sprinkle some cocaine on him. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Sprinkle some crack on him quickly.
It's what Jesus would have wanted.
He's in the middle of the fucking ocean. How the hell did he get crack? Don't ask these questions.
Wait, he's white. What's he doing with cocaine? Stop asking questions, dickhead!
Just shut up and do it. Everything will be deja vu.
It's like, hey, you get paid to pull that fucking trigger, not to ask questions. You
Oh, sweet, that's a
understand?
job? I want it.
Yeah, it's called the police force.
Oh, fucking hey, where do I sign up?
Wow. And just like that, there's a mob forming outside my window.
I didn't know we had a
Shit.
primarily white fan base. This is
Hey,
news to me.
guys, it's okay. I'm not white, I'm Mexican.
Get
Ah,
him!
then they get then they get the nooses instead.
Wait, I'm part Puerto Rican too, so that makes me a bit black.
This mother, like, no,
Get
wait,
him!
Yeah, you tell them
Like-
you're Mexican, they take off the hoods, but I'm also Puerto Rican. Then they put the hoods back on.
It's like, get the pinata.
Wait a minute, Puerto Ricans don't have pianos, do they? Oh shit, I gotta make a call to my grandpa.
What the fuck is closers?
Sounds familiar.
Okay, Black Desert, never bothering with that. Like, Black Desert is not a bad game, but it is so uninteresting.
Oh, Black Desert Online?
Yep.
Yeah. Try
What's
it
up,
out.
Black Desert?
It is so
Some-
uninteresting. Like,
MMO.
yeah, it's an MMO with a really complicated control scheme for whatever reason. I like it, but it's just the game itself is super uninteresting. The story is just it's so goddamn boring.
What's
You guys
interesting is that
lost
the
me when you didn't say it was in a first-person shooter.
No, it's a MMO. The only thing I know about is that its advertisement always has this one girl that looks like a hooker.
Yep.
But don't
Oh,
most
man.
advertisements nowadays?
Like, dude, that's like the biggest selling point for the game. Hey, we got realistic looking tits.
Yeah, but no, this is like something you would actually see us in like street in red light districts.
Mm.
AJ died, by the way.
Oh shit.
I want to play Maloli in that game.
What?
Yeah, the one of the because all the classes are like different races and stuff,
Hmm.
and so I was like checking them out, and one of them you can make them look like a raccoon.
Ah, nice.
Oh, you can what?
Which one? Like, which class was that? Which class was
Trying
that?
to- One of the smaller gold ones.
Like, yeah, I
So
think
some shit just made a raccoon.
it was like Shy or something like that.
Yeah.
You used a big ass boomerang for a weapon, right?
Think so? I don't remember.
Like, if I remember correctly, they used a big ass boomerang and a lantern as a weapon.
Maybe I don't remember.
It's like no, because see that's the thing. I have it on fucking X2, but again, nobody played this shit, so I got
Is it the shy cat
it.
class?
Yeah. I like that's the that's the only thing that I can think of whenever I think of small tiny girl fucking raccoon like appearance.
I'm playing the game right now, so I'm gonna jump in real quick.
Yeah. Honestly, not as adorable as the what are the dwarfs in FF14?
The Lalafels.
The Lalafell, yeah.
Speaking of which,
Also, Chris, I'm good at stealth. I meant to say that like earlier. You fucking ass. That's Sal who's always ruining our stealth
You're
runs.
full of shit, Mr.
Fucking
Silent
handicap.
C4.
the Moogle dance. How the fuck do I get it?
Also, Closers, in case you're wondering, is a 2D 2.5D 3D MMO RPG.
You lost me at not first-person shooter.
Of course I would. Of course I did.
Like, I most definitely want to get the Moogle dance, but I have no idea how the fuck to get it.
I'm
Because
googling it.
I want to get the fucking Moogle dance for my damn Lalafell.
Reach the end of rank 6 with Moogle daily quests.
Fuck, and the Moogles are a goddamn crafting class.
Oh,
Shit.
speaking of day 6,
Oh, hell no. You getting ready to stop this goddamn music.
In that case, unless anybody has anything else to bring up, I think we're done for tonight.
fantastic.
Thank you all for joining us. Chris, glad to see we dug you out of your mind control cave.
Yeah.
I just want anybody, I just want anybody
You're a
who's watching
Gloria
to know.
raccoon.
I just want everybody to know
Yeah,
who's
she got
watching
booming.
that,
Yeah.
that no matter what you choose, PS, Xbox, or PC, we're all
Every choice
united
you make
by
is-
one thing, and that's the hatred towards Sony. Good night, folks.
Nigga, what?